Somebody who knew him very well is a friend of the show, and you know him as Kid Rock. We know him as Bobby Ritchie. He joins us right now from Nashville. Bobby, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sorry I had to break the news to you with that text. Tell us about your friend Toby Keith.
Man, I think so many people know what I know is, you know, he was such an incredible talent, and he loved his family like he loved his country. And we should also not forget what a fun guy he was. I was thinking just when I heard the news just 30 minutes ago that it just started going through my head of all the award shows and after parties, whether it was in the back of Losers picking guitars, or we're at a golf tournament, or out in Los Angeles, or so many different spots throughout the years. He was just a great guy. We called him Big Dog. He was a large man.
Yeah, he's like a guy's guy, right? I mean, look at him signing guitars, military, the Red Solo Cup, loved wrestling, loved football. What was he like? Do you remember any stories?
Oh, man, stories for days. You know, one time he saved my butt. There was I won't get into it, but there was an incident out. I was after, I think, an award show in Los Angeles, and I'll never forget this. And there was a ruckus, and things got crazy. And the next thing, I'm kind of sprawled out on a lawn outside a hotel with a bunch of cops around me in a helicopter. And Toby kind of stepped in. He said, "Hey, man, I remember the cops saying, 'Back up, big boy.'" And he kind of handled the situation so elegantly. He kind of came over and smoothed things over. And I can't remember, it was either myself or him who the next morning was going on another, trip to entertain the troops in the Middle East somewhere. And he just kind of smoothed the whole situation out because it was a misunderstanding. And it was just so many times. And like I said, the back of Losers, picking guitars after an award show. Or, man, one time I remember meeting him at a club in Detroit randomly. He was in town for something that I didn't know. And he just showed up at this club. And the next thing you know, me, him, and his songwriting friend Scotty got in this little car I had. It was just a sedan. And he's a large man, and there was like, I don't know, 5 of us in the sedan, and we go back to my house. And that's when he goes, "Check out this new song we just got done writing." And, of course, it was "I Love This Bar," one of my favorite Toby songs.
That's
and,
amazing.
I'll never forget that, sitting around my studio just on a whim, just on it by chance. But so many great memories, such a talent. He's going to be missed.
Hey, Kid Rock, did you know how serious this illness was? I got the sense, just from the outsider perspective, that he was going to make a comeback on this after we saw him at that award show. Did you get that sense, too?
Man, I'm going to regret. I knew great. I had sent him a few texts here and there, just saying, "Hey, we're pulling for you. We love you." And he's like, "I'm fighting." And I was just out in Las Vegas when he was playing, and I said to my fiance, I said, we had this commitment. I said, "Man, I should blow this commitment off and go see Toby." I just felt that that's what I should do, and I didn't. And I'm going to regret that. But, no, I didn't know that it was in this stage, unfortunately.
Kid, before we let you go, I know you have been a big supporter of the military, but Toby was as well. Talk about his affection for the military.
I mean, every time we used to joke about, who went over there more, because me and him definitely, have tens, if not 20 times that we have been there, spending Christmases, Thanksgivings, just whenever we were called, we went to do it. Sometimes we called them and we went and do it. And we had a lot of conversations about that, about how it was the most rewarding thing we'd ever done in our careers, but it was also the most work. So, I dare say he probably went more than I did. But yeah, I mean, what a great patriot to just do that for. People forget how long these wars were.
That's right.
So when you're thinking about Vietnam or the other world wars, we had the Bob Hope thing, this, that, and the other. Most of those were 4 years or so, this, that, and the other. These were 10+ years of going all the time. We used to joke like, "Isn't there some younger kids that should be going over at this point?"
No kidding.
But yeah, what a great patriot. Can't say enough great things about him. He was just a great man, and he was a lot of fun. So funny and a lot of fun.
Way too young, 62 years old.
Bob?
Yeah, my heart goes out to his family, all his friends here in Nashville, all around the country, all around the world, but especially I'm thinking of his wife and his children right now.
Indeed. Bob Ritchie, also known as Kid Rock. Bobby, thank you very much for remembering your friend, Patriot. Great guy, fun guy,
Long
big man,
live
Toby Keith.
Long live Big Dog. Big Dog.
Big dog. All right.
I wonder what will happen in Nashville. I'm sure there will be some sort of place where you can leave flowers and cards for the family.
Bobby, thank you.
Yeah. A lot of news to get to
That's
this morning.
like losing. I feel like a Rush Limbaugh moment when we lost him. That was so sad
It's
for
very
our country.
similar.
This is
a big loss.